Hey everybody, back with the measurable, observable, repeatable matrix decoded, and just wanted to quickly go over this really quickly. So imagine, gone to Facebook today, and hold on, let's get that the first one here. So boom, straight away, look. And what is it for? I hear you ask. Right, so the account may be restricted if you violate again, yeah? Okay. Is it, reasonable actions that you might be willing to take against me, the recipient? What have I done? So that was the comment. Yeah. What does it say? Your comment goes against our community standards on violence and incitement. Yeah. No one else can see your comment. We have these standards to prevent and disrupt offline harm. Right. Okay. So my comment to a post, which I'm sure had like something like a laser pointers or something like that. I can't remember who the two. I'm sure it was something like it might have been Obama or Bush Jr. and maybe Anthony Fauci. It might be. I can't remember. I didn't download the picture. Usually I do download the odd little meme or picture from Facebook, but that one I didn't, and I can't see the actual post. So anyway, I put, and it was also to do with, I'm sure to do with, 9/11 because of the anniversary and stuff like that. Yeah. So I put need infrared dots on their heads, and obviously I put a target, and of course you can see the emoji there. So now watch this. What do I say? Let me get out the best one. It should be that one, because sometimes you write stuff and you amend it and go back quickly. Like shit, I should have put that in. Or obviously you typo stuff. You mess up the spelling or whatever. Type in quick and whatnot. Anyway, so I put this is what I put. I can't remember the post that had lasers or something on, say, Bush Jr. or someone, and I left a comment that is valid. Why is it valid? Because, of course, 9/11 obviously was a government Jesuit order. Again, the same people that gave you Celeb 19 years later off the 19 hijackers, it's the same people that gives you the buffoonery of the heliocentric ball. Yeah, if you know the supposed spherical Earth that we're supposedly on. No, if you're new here, just go through some MySpace uploads or keep going through the uploads and you'll hear me sidebar about it. I'm not going to do it all right here. So anyway, same gang, yeah? Going through the centuries to get to where they are now, etc., etc. How many decades can we go back and see the conditioning with the subliminal and blatant messages in, old TV shows from BBC and other places, WWF, etc. I mean, the list is just almost endless. Simpsons. So many people that are still blind to the fact, oh my god, Simpsons predict stuff. Oh, wow, they're like, Mystic Meg. They must write the stories with a flipping crystal ball. When we know they love balls, right? I mean, the heliocentric model. I mean, that's like me saying, oh, in my flat, oh, the floor must be round because the light bulbs on the ceiling are round. How does that work? Or the balls that I'm shooting into the pockets on a snooker table or a pool table, the table should be round, or the basketball court. What was it? Should the court be round because the ball's round? I mean, come on. If you don't understand it, the hyperbole torus field of energy, like what you have around you, your aura, and all that type of stuff, and then with the atmosphere, exosphere, stratosphere, go through my videos, and obviously one specifically to do with space, and you'll be up to speed in no time to break the spell and the conditioning. Again, it's the same gang. So, and it's the same gang, obviously, that have run Facebook and have obviously took over YouTube, as I've explained how many times. It's not the wholesome freedom of speech place and arena that it used to be. So anyway, so after that first sentence, of course, as I was saying, it was a valid comment that I left, and so I put, also wasn't 9/11 obviously a government Jesuit order orchestrated doing? I put, how dare you say I can't write, what I wrote concerning and considering the unnecessary lives lost that day, Not hard to see you are a part of the same Jesuit order gang. How much orchestrated evil, tyranny, and bloodshed have these people caused throughout the ages? So again, for how many centuries to get to where they are now? I mean, hello? Wow. Wow, that's a no-brainer. As I say, fight fire with fire, or be water and ignore them completely. Stop playing and dancing to the Jesuit scumbag order and their minions music. Yeah? Of course, the thought police with their BS come along and threaten me with Facebook jail. So again, Google/YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, I've got to put Instagram there, Twitter and whatever other platform, gagging truth speakers. Again, you've got the coronavirus mask, face mask stuff going on in the actual world. Look through history as well, what they used to do with slaves and stuff like that. Yeah, put the thing on their face. I mean, if you look it up and do some history, you'll see some pictures for it. And so also, how many times have the Gematria community, again, myself and others in this community, since how many years now, have caught Facebook with clear, blatant, orchestrated situations that have blown up then into the news by the numbers, and that have a direct impact on the trading and stock market and pump and dumps. I suggest you need to put yourself in Facebook jail, Facebook, and the rest of you lot. You need to be in solitary confinement. You just need to be like, I don't know, if there was such a thing really as going into space, really, you lot should be the ones put on whatever on your phallus rocket ship, because we know you love cock and balls, let's be real. Anyway, not to mention the Catholic Church and their pedo stuff that they do. But anyway, my point is, you should be put on, along with the foolishness, buffoonery, with the mannequin in the car. You should be all, put in there, packed in the one little Mazda or Tesla car. The rest of you can get squeeze up in the boot, yeah, and blast off, never to return. And do you know what a lovely place this place would be? Children can go out and play. You don't have to worry about chemtrail raining down, chemtrail rain. They spray the skies. Think about it. That goes into your fruit and veg. You think they just spray over in the UK? Obviously not. It's been going on for 15 to 20 years, man. Yeah? YouTube, as I just saw, Ape Huncho. And I'm going to get to these lot as well in the comments. Shout out to you guys in the comments, man. Giving a bit of life to my channel. Again, as I say, this is would be the backup channel, but I don't consider it a backup channel. I just say it's another channel now. Yeah, I don't even call the main channel that's got 1,440 subscribers. I don't even call that a main channel or this a backup. It's just another channel. Yeah. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I said something about Ape Huncho. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? So anyway, they need to be blasted off into space, far out of the realm, into some whole next dimension. Yeah, if not that, solitary confinement. Yeah. In your Facebook jail with all the rest of your Anthony Fauci's and your Jesuit orders and your puppet Prime Minister Boris Johnson and all of them, really and truly. That's what should be happening. True justice. Isn't there something like the Constitution? I don't know how it is for the UK, but in America, if you have an evil tyrannical government, the people are allowed to overthrow the government. But the problem is, the people haven't got the right oomph. Yeah? Yeah, they might be out there marching and stuff like that, but they haven't got the right oomph or the upgraded thought process, what they need. As I keep saying, if you're not saying the highlight points with this knowledge, when you're marching or you ain't got it on your billboards, the pick cards or whatever it's called, the stuff that they're holding the signs or printed on a t-shirt, or you're saying it on the mega mic, you're wasting time. I'm really, sorry to have to say that to you guys. I'm all for you, obviously. You're wasting time. Whether you're talking about lockdown, racism, this thing, that thing, you're wasting time. You're wasting time because you're not saying the right things. This is why I keep saying to you guys, somebody like me, facts. When I speak to the police, they shake my hand. When you lot are marching and trying to talk to the police, they will bring out truncheons and treat you like it's old school schooling with the cane. Truncheon you're behind. You see what I'm saying to you? So again, how long have I been here getting this message out? Even knowing some of these other people like Roxanne, as I put out a video for Roxanne just today, you guys are out there marching. I was supposed to even have another epic interview with you guys since the first one, because obviously I'm more savvy now. Whatever happened to the callback on that? I'm there making up, getting all my ball points ready, excuse me, starting to do some extra, scouting and then gathering some of the information that I've got, or lots of the information, so we can go through nicely. You know what I mean? What happened to hollering me back? He was chatting on Instagram. And that's just one of how many same old situations. Just forever, even from before. Just the differential variables, but the same thing. Even before I was a content creator, you just know it's just like, wow, why are people so slow to adapt the most obvious thing, or add it to their inventory, or share what the glue was holding this all together? Yes, they're doing other stuff that's very concerning, simultaneously multifaceted, but this shit right here, my nigga, this shit right here, as Cat Williams would say, trust me, this shebang right here, trust me, family, I know what I'm saying, yeah? And they show you it in so many different forms, but to the untrained eye, you can't detect it. Again, the news obviously do it. They do it when they do special stuff happening, events, situations, obviously. They show you it in movies, all different ways. Obviously, an obvious one is The Matrix. Again, why do they read the script code in The Matrix and be able to forecast something incoming and say, oh, wow, that's changed this time? Just like we can say, okay, the likelihood of a terror attack happening in New Zealand, 6 weeks before the fact. And also, even in conjunction with a hacking. Shout out to the Illusion from the UK, not residing over here, I do know that, but shout out to him. And then boom, he's putting out great information. We're not Mystic Meg on not trying to be, we want to pat on our back or something, or we're dissing special, or please give generously and support. How many of these other channels get support? Ape Humcho, Fezzify, Scarcity, what's them other channels? All the auditors going around antagonizing the police, and I'm saying, guys, you can nullify the situation before they even start. You can say, wow, look at all of this numerical, all this numerical sequence with these same situations regarding terrorism. Yeah, what is going on here? Are you guys orchestrating this against the public? And if you're not, what are you gonna do about it to, rid out the I don't know what word to use, the cancer, the parasite, the virus, you know what I mean? that is residing within your, place of work, your corporation, your company, wherever it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Because as far as I'm concerned, as I've been saying from a long time, and I've said it again recently, how is it possible in almost 2020, these people have still got armed forces out there, every women Beckham call? You don't see them going to the real pedos' houses and the real people causing the 9/11s, etc., and the celeb 19s. But yet we can work it out. Yeah, Bill Gates, he lives in Seattle. How's he not being arrested? Like, how much atrocities has he done? Oh my god, my headphones are pulling out. To other countries, etc., etc. Testing vaccines in India. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson. Do you know about Tuskegee in Alabama? Who conducted that? The CDC. They left 201 black people untreated with syphilis. Again, the Jesuit Order 201, Event 201, the Jaran pandemic that you can watch on YouTube, the very platform I'm uploading to. But yet, I'm sure if they leave comments or do stuff whatever they're doing on their channel, are they going to get a strike? Are their comments vanishing, excuse me? Of course not, because they're all part of the Jesuit Order. So of course they're going to facilitate to help continue the trauma-based mind control that makes you more docile and subservient. Yeah, right. They say there's too many people, the gang, but yet they want to help preserve it by giving you a vaccine from some magical mutating X-Men mutating virus, the most craziest shit known to man, just magically just pops out of thin air, like wow. And then they want to come out, every so many 100 years, you got Spanish flu and this and that. Listen, I'm not saying there weren't shit going on before, but listen, I'm telling you now, I don't believe half the shit these people say. I think it's like so much of a law of attraction, thought to manifestation thing, as I keep saying to you guys. That's why they will remix scripture, give you some BS education, do what they do in the news, set up certain events, run it parallel with scripture. You see what I mean? With the true lies, there are true stuff in the Bible, but they've remixed it and such the likes. So obviously now people are like, oh my god, it's plague and famine now and end of the world. It's soon going to be raining, fire and brimstone. You see what I'm trying to say to you? Now people think, oh, Jesus is coming back, rapture. No, as I keep saying to you, if you're Christian, I'm not, listen, I'm not against you. I'm saying change how you've got your morale boost set up. There's nothing wrong with having the morale boost, but no, How much tyranny and evil and bloodshed has to be going on and leeching of energy before this supposed savior returns? I've already broken it down how that works. Also, where's Joshua Aqua something, or that person that left the comment the other day? Can you get in contact with Joshua? Have you not heard what I've been saying? When it, with the sun and the 93 million miles away and the conditioning, what they've done here with the casting of the spells and how it all runs parallel with the 93 million miles away and the SON and the SUN. Again, you people gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god, look at the hand gesture that Zachary K. Hubbard used. Oh my god, it's Masonic, it's this and that. Hold up, let me show you something right here. Hold up, 1 second. Right, so here's a fitness guy that deals with fitness and stuff. Jerome Fitness. What is his hands doing? Does that mean he's trying to invoke demonic energies? Like, come on guys, this is ridiculous. Just like Spider-Man, he does like the horn thing. You know, like they say, oh, the devil horns that they say. Like, you know, when Spider-Man does his thing with the web slinging coming out of his wrist. It doesn't mean that you're trying to invoke Satan. You know how old this stuff goes back to? It's just allowing you to obviously channel energy in a specific way. If it does mean that it aids you, also allows you to have a certain aura about you, and then it also allows people to be a bit more transfixed on what you're saying, it doesn't mean that you're trying to dupe the people and trying to do something sly. Yeah? It means that you understand realm dynamics, you know, the metaphysics, you know what I mean? Energy, frequency. It doesn't mean you're trying to invoke, you know what I mean? And obviously when it comes to marketing or duping the people, I'm saying two things simultaneously right now as well, especially this part. But again, if I'm marketing myself and I understand this very concept, why the hell would I not use it? It doesn't mean I'm trying to dupe the masses. I'm a liar. I'm under oath, a Freemasonic, you know, Jesuit order scumbag. What are you talking about? Can you not pack that in now, please? Please, come on. And this is why, again, we're such at a snail pace, because people got more time in doing that. Again, the person that left that comment the other day, or yesterday, day before, whatever, I went in your channel. I've got a picture of it somewhere. I took a quick screenshot. You've got nothing on your channel, just some light videos or whatever you've got there. But my point is, why don't you turn your channel into mirroring videos from everyone in the community? As I keep saying, each one teach one. And the best way to get this mashes out and to truly flood it everywhere, because many hands make light work. That's why I keep saying they can get to do what they do so easily. The armed forces fall in line, whether they realize it or not, under oath Freemasons or not. You know, army. Again, how have they got an army? Huh? You gotta be kidding me. And again, on a quick sidebar, that I've said many times, but for those new, just like the roadmen, obviously because of the mind schism and, you know, postcode and all of that, and you know how it goes. But my point is, take the same concept of, yeah, man, my thing, my road, what bad man, whatever. And now think about somebody, you know, whether it's the grunts on the ground or those flying the F-16 fighter jets, you know, to these other countries, you know, bombing them and stuff like that, be it for weapons of nowhere to be found mass destruction or oil or whatever it is. Yeah. So again, think about it. Is your pride and ego, you know, fighting for flag and country, like what is it doing for you? And then half of these people are coming back, you know, armless, as I said how many times, limbless, half a limb. What are you getting out of it? How comes we can't then get a pay-per-view of these lot now going to war? I want to see Biden use the fly the F-16 or be the guy and then come down as the you know, be a grunt on the ground. I want to see them go head to head versus. I want to see a cage match. I want a pay-per-view. Why is it our loved ones and children and fellow humans, women and men, are facilitating and helping these people continue such crazy atrocities? And but again, it's rhetorical, right? Because obviously the mind schism, the mind inception, which we're trying to dispel over here in this community. Shout out to the Gematria community for the bazillionth time again. Yeah? So again, a mudra. Do you know what a mudra is? Have you ever meditated before? Have you really done actual real research with an unbiased thinking from, you know, the constructs and stuff that's been given, concepts that's been given to you since you've been born? Obviously not. Yeah? So again, pack it in. Forget the rapture. You need to get the rapture within yourself. Get into feeling and being who you're waiting for to come. Is it? Yeah. Be who you're waiting for to arrive. Doesn't that not make sense? because clearly they're not coming. The universe doesn't care about good or bad, just like you got good bugs and bad bugs, so to speak. The universe doesn't care about good or bad. Yeah, it will only reflect whatever is amplifying it to the most. Obviously, it does it for everybody in their own life lane and slipstream of life, but obviously with the collective hive mind and what these guys, the infrastructure, how they fortified it. But I'm telling you, it's so easy to see through it and blow the house of cards down. Oh, it's so easy. So easy, but only can truly happen. Can happen on an individual level and a few pockets of people, but it truly will come down and it will be magnificent for the world if it happens on a grand scale. So please, guys, make this go viral. Teach the children. This information should be, again, why is this not on the national curriculum? Understanding the rest of the alphabet, spells, the spell behind spelling, law of attraction, fortune manifestation, causality. So another one I haven't said for a while, actually, as well, is, you go to kindergarten and elementary school. Yeah, elementary, but they don't fully teach you about the elements and your causality on the elements. Think about that. All they're doing is wasting our time, with a plethora of things, yeah, simultaneously. It's just, so again, I'm sure this person here isn't chanting for Baphomet and saying, his mantra's not order out of chaos every day and, it's nothing wrong with using it to market yourself. Same way the Jesuit order use it because they understand. Because remember, look, he ain't got on another part as well. He hasn't got the output that they've got to fortify, and get more amplification of what he's trying to do in his life. So think about again what the Jesuit order are doing. Look how they've, the captions used in the news, timestamps. I've said it a bazillion times. So you should know what I was about to say. If not, just keep going through the videos and voila. All right. So again, shout out to Zach. I'm still waiting for that channel plug. And shout out to those on the channel today, giving it a bit extra life, man. Do you know how long it's been on 120 subscribers to, just about 200 now. Again, on my other channel, I've told them to migrate, 1,440 subscribers. Literally no one came over. Only content creators or the real ones that aren't content creators are the ones that, 10 to 20 that obviously migrated first, obviously. The rest, wow, hard work. Even to maybe some of the content creators, hey, make sure you add that other channel there. I don't know if you caught the videos that I've been putting out and leaving stuff on the community wall of the one that was the main channel. But as I say, I just call them another channel. So if you didn't know I got another channel, there's actually a third channel, but it's still on lockdown. I've just put everything on private. There is actually 3 channels. And there's some bangers over there as well. But I just put it all on private because I was getting, nonsense strikes from YouTube. And after you get 2 strikes and they can just do, even obviously they can just pull your channel anyway, nothing you can do. Lucky if you get it back, it does happen sometimes. But yeah, this is what they do, man. They would just strike. So as I say, I thought, F it, I'm gonna put everything on strike on my other channel. That was the main channel, and it had loads of decodes, like over 1,000 decodes on there. Do you know what I'm saying? So that was just long to have to unlock them. When you lock them, it's like you can lock them all at once, but unlocking them, no, actually both ways is long. You got to go through it all. Oh, it's horrible. It's so tedious as well. It's just long. But yeah, so again, that's why I did that reply video to YouTube, calling them out. Again, if you haven't seen that video, watch with caution if you don't like a bit of swearing, but I am. And you don't, still fully, especially if you don't understand the layers of where I'm coming from here, But again, I am being over the top on purpose. And again, I have not had no email about it, no strike. Sometimes they don't give you a strike, they give you another thing what they do and they make it only adults, you know what I mean? I put all my videos so everybody can watch. Children, if you're more offended by a few swear words than what's going on, what we've been subjected to, I think you need to look in the mirror and have a real mental health check. Yeah? You need to oops upside your head. You need to oops upside your head. Alright? So, guys, I've said it enough. And again, if you don't know what mudras are, I'm sure there's about 6 or 7 of them. You got like even the 666 sign. Look, you sit in meditating. You do the other one with your up yours fingers and none of the other fingers. That's a mudra. You got the other one. You've got the one when you hold all your fingers and touch your thumb. So you kind of squeeze them together. Yeah, that's a mudra. Yeah, the guy Jerome, the fitness guy, he's doing a mudra. Again, I'm sure he's not out here. I don't know. I'm not a fly on the wall. I'm not going to say that some might not be a bit more dark. I'm not saying him. I'm just saying there's different people out here, innit? Yeah. But for the most part, yeah. And I know definitely Zach. And I keep saying, even if Zach was of GematriaEffect.News, what are you doing with the message? If you're not mirroring the message from the community, if you're not a content creator, like, can you please pack that in now? It's a waste of time and kilojoules. And it makes us just look silly. Oh, they still can't get it together and work as one. Do you know what I mean? Because you got to think, oh, the Jesuit order now, they're happy to see this, you know? Because obviously they're going to be seeing the community there. Obviously for them now, they can look on the psychological checklist and be like, huh, they still can't get it together. Check that one off. Look how long they're taking. This community's been there 8 years. They're still effing about, arguing, squabbling, bickering about nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Can't fortify, can't build the resistance. Very snail paced. Again, shout out to Nyoda Hack Our Simple Truth TV guys. Can I get a shout out? Can we like fortify, aid each other? Can we start having, you know, once a month or every other month, you know, like the main heads in the community, and then obviously have an open line phone call thing for the people to call in sometimes. I know Zach does his TFR, but surely you can have like a conference call. Like, what's going on? I'm not even saying I have to be on there, but I'm just saying I think it should be a bit more. You know, when people holler or tag people in messages, can they get a reply? Hello, Zach. Wow. You know what I mean? Shout out to the guy again. Much love. But my point is, overall, the message is so potent, there is no time to be talking about where is Zach Mason fan-fucking-tastic. What are you doing with the message, man? This is my point. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, shut the bleep, 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 bleep. Bleep, 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 bleep. Wop, 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 wop. Shut up. Pack it in. Nobody wants to hear your buffoonery nonsense. You're wasting time. And I don't want to keep hearing about no rapture, Jesus is coming back. Yeah? If you don't realize that you've got the potential of, you're always going to be an infant. How are you supposed to be like a master of your own universe, so to speak? Are you not going to grow up? Flipping hell, or spiritually? Even though there's no age type of thing, but you know what I'm saying. Like, come on, man. And again, as I said before, note what I talk about in videos when it comes to, and addressing the same point before, back to, what's his name, Joshua Aqua Breather, 2222, whatever you say his channel. You know what I mean? When I'm saying about the sun, and the 93s, and the 93 million miles away, etc., etc. If you don't get that, and you can't leave a comment and say, aha, yes, I see that. You know, whatever name you're going to say for me, audio, oracle, or obviously more, you know, measurable, observable, repeatable, etc., etc., whatever. You know what I mean? Where is that? I mirrored one of your videos recently. What are you saying? I can't even get I'm not saying a mirror, but I don't know if you've got a community wall there. I'm sure you've got a community wall. Can I go to your community wall there and see a shout out or a link to my video? How many videos from other people in the community can you go on my community wall from my other channel with over 1,000 subscribers? Because on the small channel, they only give you that opportunity and feature once you have so many subs. So my point is, you go over there and you just go all the way down. Keep going till it can't go no more. Please count and see how many shout outs and videos that I put there for other people's channels in the community. And not just for Gematria. You let me know, yeah? And you let me know if I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing or I shouldn't be doing. And then look back at these people. Again, a Poncho, Fesify, etc., etc. Like, I don't get it. Are you brain dead? Because I don't think you are. And surely you can't be. Like, my point is, I hope... I know that people aren't. I know that we've just been dumbed down somewhat. And I'm not calling you dumb. I'm just saying I understand the mind skills. But if you don't get it on the first day, or the first hour, the first day, first week, month, etc., etc., come on, man. I've been following you lot and these auditors for over a year now. What does that say about you? Like, what is that about? Why? Because you didn't find the information, or like, or you see what it is. The point is, or you see what it is. I've explained this all before. Just go for the videos, guys. I don't want to keep sidebarring saying shit that I've said before and wasting kilojoules. So again, if you want to know what I'm talking about, just keep going through the videos. And remember, you're going to be learning what you need to be learning as well. Yeah? not just, you know, putting out videos, getting how many crazy views and exponential subscriber growth, yeah, for just putting out basic standard shit. And I'm talking about because of the time that we're in. Yeah, you're doing your thing, great. Shout out to you. I'm not knocking what you do, great, fantastic. You know what I mean? Visuals, what you put up, how you do it, the editing, fantastic. But how conducive is it, even though it looks like it's quality? Is it conducive? Is it true soup? What are you giving to the people? Is it something that, you know, they can take with them for life? Or is it just passa passa? You know what I mean? Like, is it just, you know, basic shit to talk about, really? Like football. Like, what are you doing? Yeah? And that's my question to Uno. Much love, you know. This isn't no hate campaign. Wholeness.